How does the smash burger taste? Mm. Mm. If you don't have a deep fryer, it's going to be really hell to try to get the French fries that you want. I've tried so many times just doing it manually in a pot with hot oil, and it never really worked out well. They just never were crunchy enough. So in this way, with these wedges, I can get the potato that at least it'll have enough consistency, will be crunchy enough, and you'll see that. I didn't have to show you how you peel potatoes and cut them into wedges. Just find some potatoes. If you can find potatoes with a lot of starch, in America they call them russet potatoes, I would advise using them. In this case, I have waxy potatoes. The Germans call them festkochende. These will do just fine for our potato wedges. So all you do is strain them, filter them, and then put them on the same towel. And this is very important. They have to be very dry. Try to dry them as much as you can. Dry them out. You can just do this just as a last one at a time. Right, and the reason why they were in water for about 30 minutes or even longer, just to take the starch out and make them even more robust. We're going to turn on our oven now, and we're going to go to the convection setting because we want to replicate the air fryer. A lot of people just put them in the air fryer these days. But I don't have an air fryer. I use my wonderful oven. So on the convection setting at 210 Celsius, pretty hot. And they're going to be baking for about 35 minutes or so. With your potatoes, first thing you do is just take some oil, just a splash or two. Then you take a good amount of salt. Potatoes can always take a good amount of salt. So we'll have a few sprinkles here. That's about 2.5 sprinkles. Then we'll take our pepper. I mean, you don't have to be afraid of seasoning your potatoes here. Just be a little careful. Garlic powder, which I'm going to put on here too now. A few sprinkles. Very delicious. And I put in some paprika. About that much. And then finally, this is a pro tip, some thyme. Thyme always goes so well with potatoes. When I did German fried potatoes or Bratkartoffeln, we also used thyme. And then you just mix it around here. This is the last very important tip. You take a teaspoon of cornstarch. You might ask yourself, if you took the starch out when they were in the water, why are you putting starch back in? Well, they're not in, they're on the outside. This is to make them crunchy on the outside. So you take a good teaspoon of cornstarch, like so. And then you mix it all around. Okay, they're well seasoned and oiled. And then you just put them on parchment paper. I have 2 pieces of parchment paper because otherwise you'll have a mess if you just use one. So do 2 or 3 to make sure that you don't have a mess. Okay, our oven is fired up to 210 Celsius. Let's put our potato wedges in the oven. So we're 15 minutes into our potatoes. They're going pretty fast. I want to turn them around because the ones in front, they were a little bit more brown than the ones in back. Yes, now that my potatoes are also done, so we timed it perfectly. Be careful with hot pans. There we are, see? That's what you want. Perfect. I believe this is the smash burger. This is the one for me. So give it that. Cut through that baby. Yes. Which should be medium rare at least, if not medium. Cut through that one. Ah. Yes, that's my cheeseburger. Okay, that goes here for Anke. So, zack. We were so hungry and we couldn't wait to eat that I forgot to mention how the wedges turned out. And here they are. There it is. Put a little bit of ketchup in there. Now, of course, they're not so crispy and crunchy like your French fries, but they'll do the trick. They have enough consistency. They're a little bit soft. It's true, but they're delicious. They really are.
After the laughter has died away.
Anke has said that I probably said robust wrong. Did I say robust? Anyway, some Americans, when they saw me in Florida, commented that I had a German accent. Oops. If it can come out. Come out.